Hey YouTubers, it's Brian Big Boy 1000 back at you again. Going to try to do a real quick video on loose AR15 fixes. I'm seeing a lot of them out there on the internet and go over a few of them with you real quick. Let you know the reason why I started this was because I ordered a Spikes lower receiver and all I could find was a DPMS upper, so that's what I purchased. And when I put the two together, the DPMS wobbled and wiggled real bad. It was like, I've never seen an AR do that. At least not that bad. So I sent that back, and of course the post office lost my package, so I'm out like $125. So I had to find another upper and had no money to do it with. So I come across this website right here, Aero Precision. They make a lot of uppers and lowers for a lot of different manufacturers, including some of Spike's stuff. And it was only like $89.99 with free shipping. So I went ahead and bought it. Got it and put it on the gun, and it was, it was tighter than the DPMS was, but still there was that slop, that jiggle that I've not seen before. I had two DPMS rifles store-bought before I started this build, and they were very tight and very good guns. I mean, people say what they say about DPMS. I liked it. So, but it just wasn't what I wanted, and I wanted to build something from scratch, and I wanted to stay local. I lived in Florida, so I went with Spikes. Good name, good reputation. But let's move on. First trick is O-ring. Go to your hardware store. You can buy a package of these O-rings, 10 in a pack, $3 or $4. And what you do is you put it around your front lug on your upper receiver. Where your pivot pin is. There's your barrel, goes there. And that's where the O-ring goes around this front lug. And then you can close it. Well, that's kind of cheap, They break and snap sometimes when you use them and open and close it a lot. And, I'm going to have a rifle with $2,000 in it plus, and I just don't feel comfortable with putting an O-ring on my gun. Thought that was kind of cheap, so I didn't want to use that. Come across the accu wedge. I liked it. It stopped all the play and all the movement, and people complain about how tight it is. That's because mine's made out of rubber, and you trim it with a razor blade to fit your gun and how tight you want it to fit. I trimmed this to where I was able to close my gun and able to open my gun with my hands without any tools, and it took all the play out. So I really liked it for $2, what I paid for it. It did its job. Still wasn't happy with having this little $2, $3 part in my $2,000 build. So I kept searching. I come across uppers and lowers like Mega and Seekins and CMT and a few others that, they make their lower receivers with a little adjustment set screw that goes underneath the grip here. And it's a set screw that works with an Allen key, and it has a nylon tip on it, and it pushes up on your lower takedown lug. Well, once again, that kind of does the same thing the accu wedge does. You're pushing up on your lower to make it tight. So you're actually separating the two, and I still wasn't happy with the fact of separating the two. So I continued to search the internet, opted I'll keep my Spikes receiver, and I won't buy one of those with the set screw because I really don't like what that's doing. If I want to do that, I can stick with the accu wedge and I don't have to be out any money. So anyway, I moved on and come across a website called Demon Tactical. He makes this thing called a quick pin. Okay, it's got a little quick release lever, and you can also buy it where it has like a lock lever where you have to take a 5.56 or 2.23 round to pull this pin out. Well, I didn't want to have to do that. I wanted this quick pin, and he was out of stock on him on his website, so I found him on another website called Extreme Outfitters. And what it is, see if I can get it in focus here. It's a little pin that has like a little bronze bushing in it. And when you put this in your gun, you lock this little lever, and on the other side it has a little slot in it where you can take a screwdriver and adjust it until it's nice and tight. Well, what happens is when you lock that lever, this little piece pushes against this little center bushing that moves and expands it, which makes it bigger inside your upper and pulls your upper down to your lower. So it makes it nice and tight. And of course you can see the blacks wore off mine there because I had it in and out of the rifle a few times since I bought it in the past 2 or 3 days, just adjusting it and getting it where I wanted it. Which I'm not worried about that because in a closed position you don't see that, and I can always paint it later, which I'm thinking of Cerakoting it anyway. So anyway, it was kind of expensive, $39.99 on his website. I found it at Extreme Outfitters, the same price, but I had a coupon for 10% off, so I paid $35.99 with $11.95 shipping, which was high. But if you're going to put $2,000 in your rifle, you would gladly buy this product for $40 plus shipping because there is no need for these cheap little quick home remedies, as you know I call them, just home remedies, where this actually solves the problem. And I'm going to show you right now what I mean. Okay, listen to my upper. That's with the regular rear takedown pin in it. Okay, I know you hear that. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to take that out and put the quick pin in. And when you use the quick pin, you no longer use your spring or your detent. So if you have your buffer tube on, you'll have to take it off and take that spring and detent out. Okay, so with that removed and set to the side, I'm one hand with my cell phone. Now watch how easy this is. Okay, I'm not even left-handed. Alright, once you get it in there, all you do is push over on the lever. It's locked in place. Now listen. Stopped it. There's no more play in my upper or lower. And I took a caliper and I mic'd the holes on the receiver for the takedown and pivot pin. They were in spec. I mic'd the front pivot pin hole in the upper. It was within spec. I measured the rear hole on this upper. It was out of spec as far as I'm concerned. The hole wasn't even round. It was kind of like oval in shape. And I didn't feel like the hassle would have to send back another upper for a refund and try to find another upper. So I figured I would take it, put this pin in it, build my upper, use it for now, and then when Spike's tactical uppers start coming back out on the market, I'm going to get a Spike's. Or if not, I live here in Florida and I plan on taking a trip to Spike's at the end of the month. So maybe I'll take this with me and see if they have an upper in stock or even a blemished upper in stock, because they don't sell them on the website, but they do have them. If you're local, you can go in there and pick one up. So I'm going to go in there and see if they've got at least a blemished upper that fits this gun nice and tight, where I don't have to use the quick pin, even though I like it and it's a great idea and I'm going to use it in this build. But it'd be nice not to have to use it. But there you go, guys. The quick pin. Alright, Demon Tactical. You see me put it in. There was no play. See if I can take it out for you. Bam. Just like that. One-handed. You could do it with gloves on. So it's very quick. Very nice. So there you go, guys. You don't have to go with the O-ring trick. You don't have to use the accu wedge. You can get you a Demon Tactical. There you see Demon Tactical. You can just Google their name. Website should be demontactical.com. Actually purchased this from the only other website that sells it, Extreme Outfitters. You can Google that as well. I did a lot of research and I'm just sharing this with everybody, and I would like to see everybody have their problem fixed if you're as OCD as me. So there you go, guys. There's my little review as my build continues, which this isn't a part in my build. It's just a little review on the quick pin. And I'd seen on YouTube there was only one little review, and it wasn't really a review, it was just a video on how it works. No one said anything, he just kind of showed you and there was words on the screen. It might have been the guy who made this, I'm not sure, but I figured I'd do one. Like I said, I did find it on forums like ar15.com, Gun Blast, you know, on his website. Found it on Gun Blast. He did a review on it, you know, and just searching the internet, I came across it and just thought it was a great find and figure I would share it with you guys. You know, there it is. Little quick pin. Works just like a quick lever on your optics, you know, it's that same principle. Center bushing expands open to draw the upper down to the lower. I mean, that's just a brilliant idea. It's kind of like the JP pin, except for the JP Enterprises pin, you got to have a screwdriver and an Allen key to get it out. So that's not really convenient. So that's the quick pin, dude. In and out, real easy. There you go, guys. Brian Big Boy 1000 saying later on.